Okay, Rach. So we're going to teach you real quick. We're going to first go to Inkscape already. And then if I could drag it over here. First thing you're going to do, don't worry about all this. Just time to draw, new document. Okay. It's going to pull up, and I'm going to pull up the Shine Down logo that I have. I'll go to File. We'll go to Import. Okay. I'll go to my desktop because that's where it is. Okay, now here's the Shine Down logo that I've done. I've already done this one, but here we go from File. You want this to look smooth as possible. That way it's able to read when it scans. So you go OK on smooth. Okay, and now center this right in your cavity, your paper. This is a good size. You can shrink it. You can stretch it. Just make sure you do it like this. That way it's scaled correctly. Now, the last thing you have to do, in fact, it's already done. Let's get out of there. We're going to go to Path, okay, and then Trace Bitmap or Shift Alt B. Okay, it's going to bring you to the screen right here. You're only going to do a single scan, so make sure it's on there. Now, there's a couple options, okay? You have brightness cutoff, which is the one we're going to be using because it's black and white. Where there's edge detection. So let's say if there is a multicolored, it's very textured, you'd use that. And I don't really know what these three are. So really black and white, brightness cutoff, edge detection if it's not black and white. Okay. I really do not know what these even do. But what I am going to do is I'm going to push apply. Okay. And now you see that it's popped up here, which means if I press back over here, and double click, you will see all of the points that is now made. Okay, so while this is selected, you're going to go to File, okay, and you're not going to export anything. You're just going to save it as another kind of file. Right now, it's something called a SVG file, which is Inkscape. You're going to click on this drop down, and you're going to make it an desktop cutting plotter, so an AutoCAD file. Something that your whatever you're using is able to read. So it's like DWG. Did I say it was a DWG? It's an Autodesk file. So there we go. And now we're going to go to SketchUp. Okay, already have SketchUp open. I think I do. Just go to SketchUp. Okay, and as normal, you're going to go to 3D printing millimeter. Alrighty. So if this actually starts working. Okay, so we're here. All right, you're going to go to File. I need to clean off my computer. Okay. Once it starts loading, we can delete this thing. Okay, here we go. Probably later. Delete, ignore. You're going to go to File. You're going to go to Import. Okay. You're going to import this file. So just go to your quick access. It's going to be the first one you have. I have it as a drawing. Okay. You don't have to do any of these options right here. In fact, point faces consistently, model units. It's going to be in millimeters. So let's do that. Merge component faces, oriented faces consistently. I think we're all good here. We're going to try that. So just push OK. If you want to do any of those other settings later, you can find out. Push import. Okay, now it's going to pop up over here. Okay, so here it is. Go to your top view. Now, if you click on this thing, it's a whole, it's a group. So you're going to right click it after you select it. Oops. And you're going to go to explode, which is going to make it all these little different tiny pieces, okay, between those points I showed you. Now, if you want to have this become a 3D image, you're going to say, okay, well, its line's already connected. Why isn't it? Well, why can't I push pull it? Why can't I just push B and do this? You have to make a line between it, okay? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. This one did. So do that, delete it. Now what you're going to notice, you get a push pull, even though you had this piece in the middle outlined, it's not doing it. So go back completely. Okay. And you're going to go ahead and draw a line. You're going to delete it. See, this one's still here. So this gets tricky sometimes. Okay, so just go from a point to a point. Let's see if this works. You might have to do multiple points. Experiment just a little bit. Or what you might have to do, and this is, it's a little more tricky down the road, but go to each of these points and just redraw over it. Okay. Yeah. But you get the gist of it. Okay. Deleting all of those. If you delete too many of them, now you can't draw it out. Okay. So we're just going to do this one. And you can figure out words later. This one wasn't as complicated when I first did it. I don't know how I did it. Okay, just gonna keep getting smaller and smaller. Okay, yeah, it's gone. Okay, you have to keep doing it until it's gone. Unfortunately, this one took just a little while to do it. Okay, so if we do this line, let's see how this works. Ah, seems like you have to go back over their lines sometimes, or make a complete circuit, if you will. Okay. Look at this guy. Look at that guy. No, look at all that. Okay. Finishing touches. Push pull. Let's go 10 millimeters. Okay. Now there's your piece. Okay. Now you can control all that. You can go down to soften edges. Okay. I don't know if this does anything with 3D printing, but for the rendering, it looks really good. Let me do it. Okay. Here we go. And it looks nice and clean. You're welcome. How do I stop this thing?